Hello, dear viewers, and welcome back to our channel where we bring you the most compelling and insightful updates from the heart of the British royal family. Today, we delve into a moment of profound significance and startling candor that has sent ripples of contemplation across the globe. His Majesty King Charles III, a monarch renowned for his dedication to duty, recently offered a deeply personal and remarkably frank admission about the inexorable march of time and its impact on his capacity for unwavering service. This extraordinary revelation, delivered amidst his ongoing and challenging cancer treatment, has ignited widespread discussion, prompting many to ponder the immense pressures faced by a sovereign in their later years, and even sparking quiet speculation about the very future of the monarchy. Before we unravel the layers of this fascinating story, do remember to show your support by liking this video and subscribing to our channel, so you never miss an update on the latest royal developments. In a recent public engagement that blended official duty with an unexpected personal disclosure, King Charles III presented a rare glimpse into the human side of the monarchy. The setting for this poignant exchange was the newly inaugurated Midland Metropolitan University Hospital in the vibrant city of Birmingham. It was here on a seemingly ordinary Wednesday that the 76-year-old monarch, engaged in the traditional duties of his high office, found himself in a conversation that would quickly transcend the usual pleasantries of a royal visit. The king's schedule was, as always, packed with meaningful interactions, designed to highlight the vital work of the National Health Service and to offer encouragement to both patients and dedicated clinical staff. Yet, it was during a particularly touching encounter with an 85-year-old patient, Mrs. Jacqueline Page, that the atmosphere shifted from formal reverence to one of remarkable human connection and shared vulnerability. The conversation began innocuously enough, with Mrs. Page making a relatable observation about the effects of advanced age. "I'm wearing out," she confessed, a sentiment that resonates deeply with many who have experienced the cumulative effects of decades lived. What followed was a moment of unscripted, almost disarmingly honest reflection from the king himself. Instead of a customary royal platitude, His Majesty offered a response that was both sympathetic and deeply personal, echoing the patient's sentiment with a candor rarely heard from a reigning monarch. "I know," the king replied, his voice imbued with understanding. He then continued, offering a profound and universally understood truth. "This is the terrible thing, as I'm discovering already. The bits don't work so well after you get past 70, do they?" This seemingly lighthearted, almost humorous remark carried a significant weight, especially coming from a sovereign currently undergoing treatment for cancer. It was a stark and very public acknowledgement of the physical toll that age exacts, even from those at the pinnacle of society. For many observers, these words were more than just a casual observation. They were interpreted as a subtle yet unmistakable hint at the immense difficulties of maintaining the relentless pace and demanding schedule of monarchical duties when one's physical capabilities are naturally diminishing. The king's ongoing health challenges undoubtedly amplify the resonance of these remarks. To openly speak of one's body not working so well after a certain age, particularly when facing a serious illness, adds a layer of poignant vulnerability that is seldom witnessed in public life, let alone from a head of state. It forces us to consider the sheer stamina and unwavering commitment required to fulfill such a role, and the profound personal sacrifice that entails. The suggestion, however subtle, of potential abdication, or at least a scaling back of duties, hovers in the background of such an admission, raising questions about the future succession and the evolving nature of the monarchy in the 21st century. The royal family's official Instagram account, a modern conduit for connecting with the public, later shared details of the monarch's visit, focusing on the official purpose of the engagement. The palace proudly announced, "The new Midland Metropolitan University Hospital, MMUH, is officially open." This highlights the dual nature of royal visits. They are both public spectacles of support and, as we've seen, sometimes platforms for unexpected human moments. But the candid admission about aging was not the only remarkable aspect of King Charles's visit to the Midland Metropolitan University Hospital that day. The conversation between the king and Mrs. Paige took an even more delightful and unexpected turn, revealing a thread of connection that stretched back decades. As they shared a laugh, a moment of recognition sparked between them, initiated by Mrs. Page's husband, who interjected with a surprising revelation. "She's met you before." This immediately piqued the king's interest, and Mrs. Page, with a twinkle in her eye, began to recount a memory from a bygone era. She vividly recalled an event at the Perry Bar Stadium, a location that conjured images of bustling crowds and perhaps thrilling competitions. Her memory was remarkably precise. King Charles, then a much younger man, had made a grand entrance, arriving by helicopter. But it wasn't just the spectacle of the arrival that stuck with her. It was the king's incredibly personal gesture. "You came in a helicopter, walked straight towards my parents, and shook their hands," she explained, her voice tinged with the wonder of that long-ago moment. This detail paints a picture of a young Prince Charles, already attuned to the importance of connecting with the public, making a direct and memorable impression on ordinary citizens. The king, clearly charmed by this unexpected recollection, responded with a playful quip. "That was a bit of luck, wasn't it?" It was a moment of genuine, unscripted interaction, showcasing his renowned wit and ability to put people at ease. Mrs. Page, however, gently reminded him of the full extent of their original interaction, or rather the lack thereof for her personally. "I didn't get to meet you then," she continued, a slight smile playing on her lips. "So I'm delighted you're talking to me today." This endearing exchange underscored the enduring power of royal encounters, even fleeting ones, and the lasting impression they leave on individuals. Curiosity piqued, King Charles sought to pinpoint the exact time of this fascinating earlier meeting. Was that back in the 70s? 78? He inquired, testing his own memory. Mrs. Page confirmed his recollection with a simple, affirmative, "Yes." This led the king to a moment of deep reflection, a nostalgic journey back to his younger days and his time in the Royal Navy. "Extraordinary," he mused, clearly taken by the serendipity of the reunion. He then added, with a warmth that conveyed genuine fondness, "It was a wonderful old helicopter, I remember." His thoughts then drifted to his distinguished naval career, a formative period in his life that instilled discipline, a sense of duty, and a profound connection to the armed forces. He proudly recalled, "I used to fly them in the Navy. I left the Navy in 1976, and I can still remember how to fly it. That was the great thing." This anecdote offered a rare and personal insight into his early life, reminding us that before he was king, before he was Prince of Wales for decades, he was a dedicated serviceman, honing practical skills and experiencing a life far removed from the ceremonial duties he now performs. His ability to still recall the intricacies of flying such a machine, nearly 50 years after leaving the service, speaks volumes about the depth of his engagement and dedication to his roles. It was a truly remarkable and heartwarming testament to the king's memory and his genuine connection to the past. He concluded this segment of their conversation with heartfelt sincerity, saying, "But I'm so glad there was a chance to meet today." As their incredibly special meeting drew to a close, King Charles offered a final, poignant farewell to Mrs. Page. His words were imbued with a warmth that transcended the formal boundaries of a royal visit, reflecting the genuine joy he felt in their unexpected reunion. "It's such a joy to see you again after all these years," he expressed, his voice carrying the weight of shared time and experience. Then, with a characteristic touch of wry humor that often masks deeper reflections, he added, "Terrifying, isn't it?" This closing remark, much like his earlier admission about aging, was more than just a passing comment. It could be interpreted as a subtle nod to the swift passage of time, the changes that life brings, and perhaps even the humbling realization of one's own mortality. It perfectly encapsulated the bittersweet nature of looking back across decades and recognizing the profound journey that both individuals had undertaken. Beyond these deeply personal and memorable interactions, King Charles III's visit to the Midland Metropolitan University Hospital encompassed the broader objectives of a royal engagement. He dedicated a substantial portion of his time to engaging with a diverse range of patients, offering words of comfort and encouragement, and listening attentively to their stories. He also spent valuable time with the clinical staff, expressing his profound gratitude for their tireless dedication and the often heroic work they perform on the front lines of healthcare. These interactions underscore the vital role the monarchy plays in acknowledging and celebrating the contributions of public servants and the resilience of those facing health challenges. A particularly noteworthy part of his tour included a visit to the hospital's Winter Garden. This wasn't a clinical area filled with medical equipment, but rather a thoughtfully designed non-clinical space. Its purpose is profoundly humane, to provide a much-needed sanctuary for relaxation and respite, not only for patients seeking a moment of peace, but also for their visitors and, crucially, for the hospital staff themselves. In the demanding and often stressful environment of a modern hospital, such spaces are invaluable. King Charles's interest in this area highlights a progressive understanding of holistic care, recognizing the importance of mental and emotional well-being alongside physical treatment. It speaks to a compassionate approach, ensuring that those who heal and those who are healed have access to environments that foster tranquility and rejuvenation. This visit, therefore, was a powerful affirmation of the importance of community, care, and the enduring human spirit in the face of life's greatest challenges. In summary, King Charles III's recent visit to Birmingham offered a captivating blend of royal duty and profound personal revelation. From his remarkably candid admission about the challenges of aging, particularly in the context of his ongoing cancer treatment, to the delightful and unexpected reunion with Mrs. Jacqueline Page, the event provided a rare glimpse into the human side of the monarchy. It underscored his unwavering dedication to public service, even as he navigates his own health journey, and his genuine ability to connect with people on a deeply personal level. The visit to the new Midland Metropolitan University Hospital also reaffirmed the royal family's crucial role in supporting vital public institutions and acknowledging the invaluable contributions of healthcare professionals. This event certainly gives us much to reflect upon regarding the immense pressures of a public life, the universal experience of aging, and the enduring connection between the crown and its people. King Charles's willingness to speak so openly about his own vulnerabilities, even amidst the grandeur of his office, paints a picture of a modern monarch who is both regal and profoundly human. What are your thoughts on King Charles's remarks? Do you find his candor refreshing, or perhaps a cause for concern? Share your opinions and insights in the comments section below. We'd love to hear your perspective on this significant moment. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more in-depth royal analysis, and join us for our next royal update. Thank you for watching, and until next time, take care.